Hi guys, and welcome back to another tutorial where today we will be covering paper pom-poms. And so the first thing that you need to do is measure out 25 centimeters on your crepe paper lengthwise. And so I'm measuring out 25 centimeters because this crepe paper is 50 centimeters and I wanted 2 equal portions. And so what you're going to do with the first half is you're just going to open it up and measure out again 25 centimeters so that one sheet measures 25 by 25. Once you're done, you will just cut those lines that you've made so that you form single sheets. And so those 2 halves should give you a total of 14 sheets. So after that, you're just gonna combine all the sheets together. And what I'm trying to do is just to make sure that all the sheets are as straight as possible and as combined as possible so that when we're folding it, it comes out looking better. And so now you're gonna fold it accordion style. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the way we used to make fans in primary school for those of you who used to make fans out of paper. And so what you're going to do once you're finished folding it is that you're going to press down firmly against it so that the palm shakas the folds, if you get what I mean, and so that they reflect properly. And so you're just going to split them into 7 sheets so that you can round the edges. After rounding the edges, you will put all the sheets back together. So you are just separating them into 7 sheets for easier cutting because it's very difficult to fold all the 14 sheets at the same time. So you'll measure halfway of the pom-pom and that's where you will fold. And so you'll just tie using whatever you have. So whether you're using yarn or thread, I used fishing wire. So you'll just spread out both sides and you will start pulling the sheets individually. So you'll just pull one by one and by the end you should be getting something that looks like this. And so it can be used for centerpieces on tables or whatever else you want to use it for. So the second pom-pom is a bit smaller. Well, actually it's quite smaller, but the materials are the same and actually even the way you do it is kind of the same. The only thing that's different is the dimensions. And so for this one, you will be measuring 5 inches by 30 centimeters or by 12 inches, whichever you want to look at it. And so you'll measure 5 inches going lengthwise. And after you measure and cut out those 5 inches, you will take one of these, I don't even know what to call them, one of these things and open it up the way we did in the other one and just measure out now 30 centimeters, which actually I used the whole ruler, not even 30 centimeters. And so as you can see, I'm just cutting out the edge so that I could start well and just have it be more smooth. So that's just me removing the excess that's there. And so I cut up the lines that I have drawn, and for these small pom-poms you will just need 4 sheets to make the small pom-pom. So just combine them together again as we are done with the other one. Try to make them as straight as possible and then fold accordion style. So I measured halfway again on this one so that I can find where to tie my knot. And so I measured halfway and I tied the fishing wire that I had to be as firm as possible. But you can still adjust it any way that you need to. Just pull here, pull there, and then you should be done. And so I usually just cut off the ends so that I can, have an equal part. And so for this one, it's just the same thing. You pull one sheet at a time, and it should get you, to something very cute. They're small and nice and cute, and so you should get something that looks a bit like this. Yes. And so what I used to with these small paper pom-poms is to make this beautiful DIY cardboard letter.